This is a critical analysis of Keats' Ode to a Nightingale in English. Copyright Wordweaver K. If keeps if Keats keeps the relation between the truth and beauty open in Ode on Grecian, whether the nightingale pleases or pains is a bit clearer in Ode to a Nightingale. With the sublime composition, Keats pours forth all his unique beauties into the greatest ever poem in literary history. If it's between life and death, art and reality, it's also a signature celebration of Keatsian beauty. Summary to the poet Summary: the poet suffers from the ever melodious song of the nightingale as it reminds his pains, but he immediately corrects it and defends the song's healing power. Its melody intoxicates him to forget all those sufferings, but to share the same happiness of the bird, he rejects the idea of intoxication. Rather, he believes in the wings of poetry to fly into the world of nightingale. He dwells in the world of beauty, in the world of everlasting beauty. With this craving of immortality, the song represents the poet wishes to die. As the nightingale flies away, the poet's imagination ceases. Critical analysis first up. Okay, if we keep away the fragmentary thoughts in the form of an oscillation between reality and eternity, it's just the celebration of romanticism that prevails throughout Ode to a Nightingale. It's the celebration of sadness in the lap of beauty. Thus, the celebration of aches and pains follow the beauty of full-throatedness. To join the world of Nightingale is to get lost in the world of forgetfulness. On the one hand, but on the other hand, it reveals the poet's loneliness in the midst of weariness. As it's not easy to reach the beautiful abode of Dryad, the place of eternal happiness, the poet wishes to consume the best drink. The drink with its quality taste of individuality will take the poet to the very special spot of the part. The third stanza speaks more in favor of intoxication than of the forest dream. The immediate realization of that fact guides the poet to turn to the viewless wings of poetic art, and the sensuousness in the phrases beaded bubbles, purple stained, take a romantic turn in Queen Moon and Starry Face. Second half, as poetic imagination gears up, the poet is at home in the darkness. His senses are clear to feel his surroundings. He successfully connects his world of darkness to the beauty of the nightingales. The darkness is not the weariness of Stranger 3. The loneliness helps him to be one with the nightingale. But it's the same embalmed darkness, that reminds him of death. The poet knows well, the pangs of life and also the pangs of dying. The process is not easy at all. The melody will help the poet go through an euthanasia. The poet returns to the earlier leaden-eyed despairs, as he will remain just a sword against the immortal bird. This return culminates in the years-old songs fading in the forest. The poet comes back to himself, senses the temporary happiness in the true beauty of natural phenomenon. Conclusion: the poem is not the criticism of uncatchy natural beauty. Rather, it defends one can access that happiness in the sheer beauty of nature and poetic creation. Though temporary, it can engage you for a definite period of time, and such diagnosis keeps you thriving for the rest of the time. The expression in emperor and clown, magic casements, and fairylands are medieval. The expressions in Emperor and Clown, Magic Catchman, and Firelands are medieval, while the Hellenistic approach to beauty, along with Keatsian felicity of diction, places the poem in the polished copies of romantic composition. Please share and subscribe.